thought of our beautiful wedding, my thoughts always wandered to how it would have been in Hawaii.
You get to be there at our wedding this time. Be our flower children. This was the one I knew was the one. Now, have you ever heard anyone whine and complain during a pedicure?
It all started with the two of us,
Then we had our beautiful twin girls.
Kara and Madeline,
We were so thrilled we decided to try for just one more.
and ended up with 6. Today I could very well lose my mind. And although the stress of having 2 sets of multiples doesn't always bring out the best in us, we're a family.
And we're in this together. It might be a crazy life.
Because
But it's our life.
You could just watch it though on your phone on Amazon or wherever.
It's all clean. You want a movie? Move your baby swing so they can see. Okay, sit down. I'm going to show you a surprise. Tell me what you think it is.
We had been thinking and hoping, I think dreaming actually, of going to Hawaii for a long time. John and I were supposed to get married there originally, and that didn't happen.
Who's that?
Our family members weren't able or willing to come, so we opted to side with the family and got married here. And every time we thought of our beautiful wedding, my thoughts always wandered to how it would have been in Hawaii. So this was the trip. It appeared. The Grand Wailea invited us to be their guests at their resort in Maui, and you don't have to ask us twice. We were there.
You know that Mommy and Daddy are getting married again, right?
Yeah.
And we're marrying each other again, right?
Yeah.
Do you know why?
My mom was born in Honolulu. My grandparents were born in Hawaii. My family, my mom's side of the family still lives there. Well, we were planning to meet with them on this trip, and that meant a lot to me because I haven't seen them in a long, long time.
There's Poppy.
thank you.
We decided if we ever went to Hawaii, we would redo our wedding or renew our vows. And the more we thought about it, the more exciting it was because now we had a whole wedding party in and of ourselves, and we could do our own wedding.
And you're there this time, which we're going to tell you that means we're staying together forever.
Yeah.
Forever. No matter what.
When we were first contemplating this, we just kept thinking we cannot do a 6-hour time change all in one block. So we kept thinking if we go, we need to at least have some kind of a stopover in California, and San Diego became
I'm
where we
recording
stopped.
it.
The whole point of that was to get adjusted to 3 hours
Going to
and
Hawaii.
then go and get adjusted to 3 more hours.
You get to be there at our wedding this time. Be our flower children.
I like flowers.
Yeah, this is a big...
It's so pretty.
I know, you're so pretty. Can you stand quietly? And can you stand by Daddy quietly? Can you?
Can you stand right now and hit each other?
You have to be very quiet.
Once upon a time, like I thought old people renewed their vows, and that was just like an old stuffily thing to do, and it was kind of boring and annoying. That's how I used to think about it. But now that we have 8 kids that are with us and as a part of our family, it made us realize that renewing our vows in front of them was an important thing, because not all moms and dads stay together, and we've told them a million times, but it was nice to be able to show them that we'll always be together.
Mommy, I love your flowers.
Thanks. Joel loves my flowers. Sit here. Joel, you're going to be the nicest husband ever. Certainly I look a lot younger.
Originally, we each wrote our own vows. John's outdid mine, believe it or not, but this is the only time he ever writes anything to me.
You're honest, trustful, unselfish, gentle.
But this time, we didn't take the time ahead of time, and I kept thinking, oh, I gotta write my vows.
I started writing my vows 2 weeks prior to the trip. Yes, because I knew I'm a procrastinator, so if I don't write them, I'd be standing up there. One of my vow lines in my original
Vows?
wedding, my first wedding to the same woman, was to have new and challenging experiences.
No, as we say it. You know it. As we
As we face new and challenging experiences
together.
together.
Stand by your side as we face new and challenging experiences.
The wedding's just for
How
them.
prophetic that was, honey.
Yes, scary.
And those words have come back and rung in our ears like a million times.
Doing the big airplane again? You told me yesterday you were sitting next to me.
There is always a discussion of who sits with who on airplanes.
I'll take Joel. No.
Go see Daddy. He is so excited. It's so fun.
Yay! Right?
We definitely covet Joel and how nicely he travels. He always sits in a window seat and is mesmerized by all that's going on outside his window. And he's quiet and he's happy and he's content. And I just really think he likes to fly. I mean, all the kids like to fly, but he definitely is just so quiet and good.
Promise you're sitting with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Joel's mine.
And he's cute.
He
You go to
doesn't
the bathroom
demand
before you get on the
things.
plane.
Yeah, and he just sits there the whole time. So we, truthfully, had been fighting over Joel in the days prior, and I must have won him over. For the first time ever. The other person we keep track of is who gets Alexis, and that's for the opposite reason. Not only does she melt down before she falls asleep, she has to pee every 5 minutes, and I really think it's so she has an excuse to stretch her legs. She's not old enough to say, hey, I'd like to walk the aisle.
On the toilet? And then when the plane, hang on, Alexis! Do I have a dress for the wedding?
Yes, but it's
Yeah, exactly. Cute.
Mommy and Daddy are free Daddy.